Hello Scorpio, my name is Kaylee. Thank you for joining me today. This is Berkana Star. Today I'm switching it up using a different tarot deck. This is the Druidcraft Tarot, and I'm doing a 10 card classic Celtic cross. I kept saying it wrong and I had to start recording over, so anyway. I'm actually switching decks mostly because I left my other deck at my apartment. Whoops. It's not gone, it's just not here. This deck is really big. It's too big for me to shuffle normally, so I shuffled a little bit off camera, so hope you don't mind. So let's get into it. I feel like they're ready. Bottom of the deck's the High Priestess. Alright. First card. Wow, Scorpio. First card's the Sun, my friends. Whew. We are being illuminated in our purpose. The Sun indicates liberation and freedom and joy and all of those wonderful things. I actually really love the artwork on this card, how they pick a child, because it's like the Sun is so much like our inner child, right? Also Leo. Leo is such a child. Alright, Scorpio, that's a pretty great start. Crossing the Sun, we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is actually one of the deacons of Capricorn. I just did Cancer, sorry. One of the deacons of Capricorn. It's actually illuminated by the Sun, speaking of, and it indicates that we found some stability and we are continuing to work on that stability. The only danger with the Four of Pentacles is sometimes you can get a little bit hyper-fixated on that thing that's bringing you stability, whether it be your career, job, whatever. So moving forward, our goal, destination for this reading, woohoo! So we got the Ten of Cups. This is our goal, our destiny, what we're working towards, what's on our mind. We want happiness, we want fulfillment, we want those deep family and like loved ones bonds, right? This requires a lot of work. It requires equal effort from both parties involved. In the far past, we have the Magician. The Magician, this is a card that is ruled by Mercury, and is all about action. It is all about being confident in oneself. It is about using the skills and the tools that we've acquired and been practicing with and putting them, all of those elements, into play for our better good. But recently we've had quite a tower moment, haven't we? This is the planet of Mars doing what Mars does. Mars is considered the most cruel of the planets as far as Vedic astrology is considered. But Mars, you know, this isn't an energy that's out to get you. Sometimes a tower can be, all times, towers are meant to redirect us onto the right path that we're supposed to be on. Something that is more in line with our purpose and our happiness and our fulfillment. And our future energy is the Hermit. The Hermit, this is the major arcana card for Virgo. And I actually, wow, just threw my cards everywhere. I actually really like that in the art of this card, they have the crescent moon there. I am pretty sure it's waxing. If I'm wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure it's waxing. Anyway, the point behind that is when the moon is waning, we're losing energy. It's also considered to be more malefic or cruel. And when the moon is waxing, it's gaining in light, it is considered more benefic. So the message with the Hermit is really like, we're taking this information and the changes that are happening because of the Tower, and we're filing it all away in our brain, and we're ordering it and organizing it, and we're taking that power that terrible incidents give to us, and we're transmuting it. But you know, it takes some time. There's a bit of a gestation period. So next 4 cards out. These are massive. I have to lay them sideways for them to even like begin to fit. I love that the High Priestess is on the bottom, by the way. There's so much major arcana in this. Oh, Scorpio. Our purpose is illuminated. We're feeling free, but we're being tied, and we're gaining some earthly power, but we're a little bit fixated on it. We want that happiness with somebody else. I mean, doesn't every Scorpio want that? Like, they want that really deep, intense, bonded relationship. We have confidence. We're using our skills. We've hit a massive tower. We're thrown into the Hermit energy. I understand. Currently where you stand, you're at the 5 of Cups. So, the 5 of Cups is loss and pleasure. It is, you know, you're not quite seeing the full picture yet. In our environment, the Ace of Cups. Wow, see what I mean? You're not quite seeing the full picture. You may already know who this is coming from, or you may be offering it to somebody. Because it's in the environment position, it's probably being offered to you. Either way, it is all it's in the same, look at that, it's the same moon phase. I love it. Okay, so that's definitely waxing. Definitely waxing. So maybe after this new moon, that might be coming in, but when it does, you only have a very short amount of time to actually act on it, or the universe will take it away. All right. I had a feeling I didn't want to pick this up. So that's our environment, but our inner emotions right now is the 10 of Wands. We're feeling oppressed. We're feeling heavily burdened. That's probably because of this tower that just happened. Probably because of the tower. The important thing about it being a 10 is that means it's the end of the cycle. So it is oppressing. It is depressing. It is pain, sorrow. But the 10 of Wands, it's important that you take those emotions, you feel those emotions. You don't just brush them off to the side and pretend they're not there or numb them out. Please don't numb your emotions. If you take those and you channel them in a healthy way, like that's what the Hermit is doing. That's exactly what the Hermit is doing. He's not just like licking his wounds, he's doing some spiritual alchemy. So you take those 10 of Wands, and you know, you sit with them, but eventually you put them down. And the outcome is the 7 of Swords. These are rough. These are rough readings so far. The 7 of Swords is like unstable effort. It's giving up before you've gotten to the goal, or even interference from somebody else. So Scorpio, you may be facing more interference or more shaky effort going forward. However, I want you to remember that you are the magician. You are the magician. You already have some established power, and your reading started with the flippin' sun. So continue on this path of spiritual alchemy. Continue processing these emotions in the most healthy of ways that you possibly can, and I guarantee you it will pay off. And There's also a very important thing here about your mindset. Since this is your current position, the Five of Cups, loss and pleasure, do your best to switch your mindset so you can see the cups that you do have, so that when this Ace comes for you, you don't automatically reject it. That is definitely a danger that could happen when love wants to come in. If we don't already love ourselves, then we tend to sabotage those things. Yep. Also, I feel like this mental anguish that's happening could very well be just the result of these huge cycles that are ending, and the Tower. But hold on, my dear Scorpios, because it does get better from here. Eventually. Yes. So if you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description down below. And Scorpios, I hope you have a wonderful August. Remember to like, hit subscribe, and I will definitely be back mid-month with an energy update using my runes and some tarot. So see you later, Scorpio.